Hello, so it's a Poison Ivy video today, so if you want to see this look and you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Yeah. Okay, so here I am, starting off all fresh-faced and funny looking. I actually cheated and I glued down my eyebrows a little bit beforehand, but we're going to continue to do that, and then you go over it with some powder. I'm using a warm powder to help it colour correct. Dust the excess off, put some cream on. Here I'm using a colour correcting concealer, and then you go over that with a foundation. And all of this is just so we can start off with a completely blank eyebrowless canvas. Look at that, I look kind of cute with that eyebrows. So now I'm going to start off with the contouring. I'm using a very dark brown concealer because I like to do very dramatic contours, and I know it'll all blend together in the end. So I'm doing the forehead, the jaw, to make the square edges kind of less defined. Round the face out. This is just drag tips to make you look more feminine as well, because I'm doing a classic drag face with Poison Ivy on top. So there we do something to the chin, make it less square. Now we're going to whittle down that nose into something petite and fierce and snatched and tight and such things. So we blend out the contour so it goes into the cheeks, and then I'm going to do a little bit on the cheeks. I don't usually contour my cheeks that much because I'm very bony as it is, but Poison Ivy, hey, she's pretty fierce. Blend that all together, so, just kind of soften the edges, and then we go in with our highlights. I'm starting off kind of like underpainting, so I'm doing all the darks and then all the extreme lights. Then we can throw a base on top. So I like to brighten the cheeks. There you can see I've angled it upwards as well to really give us those snatched, uplifted cheeks, and it makes us just look like we've had a facelift. A little something in between the eyebrows, between the cheeks and on the chin, and a little bit down the nose. There you go. Join the edges a bit more. Bring that white cheek right in onto the edge of the nose, because we're drawing on a new nose. It's smaller. Reinforce the whites, and then reinforce the darks. Go in with a white concealer because I like my under eyes and cheeks areas to be ridiculously pale. Very light. I enjoy contrast, what can I say? Here we are now, going to draw in the eyes. So I'm just starting off with some details. I'm just sketching out where the eyeliner is going to go with a pencil. This is just to give me a sense for the new dimension because I'm not using my actual eye shape or size. So my actual eyes, they're going to start way there, and they're going to go all the way out to there. Also drawing on a new eyelid, eye socket, eye crease. And then once that's kind of just enlarged the whole general eye area, I know what we're working with. So then I can draw on the eyebrows, and I like doing this in this creamy wet stage because it means we can go in and make any changes and corrections. Using a nice warm corally peachy colour because of Poison Ivy, she's a redhead, so I've got to have red eyebrows, of course. Do the brows match the hair? Sure. Are they even? No. So we go in and correct it with a little white concealer, and I just think this bit's so fun and satisfying and nice, and it's just a pleasure to watch. Also going in with that white concealer on the new eyelid that we've created. Gonna blend that out with my finger a little bit. And now we're ready to set this all with powder. Putting a light powder in all of the light areas, and then you'll put a mid-tone powder in the mid-tone areas. And then, of course, rather shockingly, we will also put a dark contouring powder in all of the dark areas. Yeah. I'm quite heavy-handed with the light powder. I like that to be catching fallout. That's why I've done that. And there we go, just blend that all together. You can also do some extra blending at this stage, and then some blush. I'm going to throw in some blush on top. I'm using a nice corally orange leaning blush. I think it works, the whole colour story we're doing here. So I like to bring it from my temples, but then also come all the way onto the apples of the cheeks. So then it has all of the functions that a blush can do. It enhances the bone structure, blends in the contour, and brings life back into your face. We're going to punch in now, and we're going to focus on these eyes. So we're going to do very green eyes, because it's Poison Ivy. Her favourite colour is green. So we're going to do green eyes. Starting off with a light green, put that all over the lid and underneath the eye. Now I'm actually going to do a lid and a crease. It's all going to be green. I don't usually like making it the same colours, but we're going to play with contrast enough that it'll look good. There we go, a more kind of lighter, brighter, warmer green. Throw that on the underneath side, and then even more vibrant, it kind of looks more like foresty green. Throwing that on the outsides, and you see we're just kind of making it darker and darker on the outsides there. I've got a lovely job of me getting that on camera, of me pulling the new wing out, and then bringing it onto the crease as well. Starting off with a nice tight dark colour. Don't want to blend it out too much because I don't really want the eyeshadow going all the way up to my eyebrows, but it's going to happen. And just kind of keep getting slightly darker and darker the more further outside you get, and it's just going to create this lovely dimensionality of an eye that goes from dark to light. Of course, we are going to go in with black as well. And don't forget the undersides as well. I like to throw in some kind of under eye flicks just to suggest really heavy eyelashes, but I'm keeping it green. Using that white concealer, of course, to reinforce the eyelid shape, and that's really giving us that contrast now. So if you don't have enough of a range of eyeshadows, just throw in concealer on top and blend that out. And now look, it looks like I've got a million shades of green on my eye, and even though it's all the same colour, there's still some contrast and dimensionality there. Redefining the underbrow highlights, because I like under my eyebrows to be pale, and I don't want my eyeshadow to go up to them, and then some powder in the middle, just because I don't want to have a green forehead. Now I'm throwing on some glitter, good couple glitters really. This is just giving it a really beautiful, nice emerald look, and I think glitter just really works on the eyeball as a nice glossy, wet looking thing. And a gold glitter, because I think gold and green look so nice together. And then going in with another glitter, yeah, your eyes are going to feel heavy. And then I set it with hairspray, and I like the hairspray to be sort of an adhesive. Going in with the black now, this is where it starts to look finished and tidy and good. Now I'm not going to blend the black out way too much, but here we are. There you go, that's like the wing, and then I pull the wing in, so it kind of, just the outside of my eye is just this lovely black shape, and it just looks so pretty. Throw a little bit of black in on the crease, redefine that, a little bit underneath. You know the score, just kind of going back and forth with all that contrast. And now redo the eyeliner with a felt tip. And this is where it's just the blackest part, the blackest, sharpest, most detailed bits. Do them inner corners. We've got to look fierce and feline and sharp and good at makeup, I suppose. And it also just contrasts nicely with all of the light shades of the glitter. And it's just, look at that, it looks like we just really know what we're doing. Throw some mascara in, marry it all together, there you go, and that's the eyes. Oh, so pretty. Look at that face, that is my face, and that is a face I am happy with. Gonna redo the eyebrows now. Again, it's all about dimension, making them dark on the outsides, and then throwing in some details, but here I am throwing in a little bit of a red and orange eyeshadow, just to add some colour to them, because I think some like really nice colourful eyebrows, you can't go wrong with that. Drawing in some hair details, and now I'm drawing on the lips with a brown pencil, because I like to use a nice dark pencil to really define the lips. Doing the outsides as well, just a normal classic drag lip, but I think a brown pencil works really good when you're doing a red lip. So yeah, we're going to do a red lip. There's the underside. You can be quite forgiving with how much you want to overdraw the under lip. What's it? Bottom lip. That's what it's called. And a lovely dark red matte lipstick, because it's poison ivy, you've got to have red lips. Surely. And it doesn't always, but green eyes, red lips, it just makes sense to me. Some under eye detailing, reinforcing all of them wings and such. There you go. And now I'm doing some under eye flicks, just to really kind of draw on a new lower lash line and just open up the eye. There you go, further seal the deal with some eyeshadow on the bottom. And now highlighter. How amazing that I actually had a green highlighter. Insane, it just gives me a nice subtle green glow to my skin, because I am Poison Ivy herself. Now set that with a powder highlighter, and now some beauty marks, because we are, well, beautiful. There you go, look at that face. Oh, I'm so good. Okay, now we're going to do the body. We've got to make ourselves look fierce and feminine and curvaceous and lovely. Throwing on lots of pairs of tights just to kind of cover everything up and squish everything together. Make it all look lovely and smooth. And there we go. I really like how silly and fake and shiny these tights look, so I'm doing it. Throw on some big lashes, and now the wig. Lovely little red wig. I promise I do own more wigs. I know I wore this one in my last video. Oh well. Look at the body. Oh, you can't take me. Anyway, there's the outfit. Made the outfit myself. Just kind of threw some vines on a lingerie thing. I just think it's sexy. Oh, that's the finished look. Get into that. thank you for watching. If you liked it, give the video a like, comment, let me know what you thought. Check out all of my older videos on my channel, subscribe and ring the bell for future videos, and check me out on social media. It's all right there on the screen. It's almost like I planned this. Also, check out the description for more information. Okay, thank God I'm done talking. I've got a really bad cold. This is the worst. Oh!